guys, it's Melanie and I am super excited to share this review with you guys today. So I was contacted by a company, and I always try to be really upfront with you guys about when things get sent to me. This company asked me if I would be interested in reviewing the PMD Pro, and I said absolutely, because this is actually something that I've been sort of looking into for a while now. I've watched lots of other people talk about the PMD, and so I said absolutely, fantastic. And so they went ahead and sent me this product, but as you guys know, opinions are still completely my own. They're not paying me to say anything about this product. They basically just sent me the product and said, let us know what you think. So I'm gonna let you guys know what I think, and I'm also going to have a coupon code for you guys, which I will link down below, where you can actually get 25% off of your own PMD Pro. So that's a fantastic deal. Okay, so little bit of background. Back in the day, before I had Stella, long before I had Stella, I used to actually get professional microdermabrasion done in a spa salon type setting. And what I would do was basically just buy a package of 5 or 10 or whatever I had the free money laying around for. So I used to do that about once a month, and what I really liked about microdermabrasion for myself is that it helped with the look of my enlarged pores. It helped a lot, which is why I kept doing it for such a long time, even though it was really, really expensive to get it done at this little spa salon type place that I went to. Got a little bit of a discount by buying in bulk, but still, it was still a really expensive venture. And once I started budgeting my money a little bit better, that was one of the first things that had to go. So, and now that I have Stella, even though I technically could go back to doing the microdermabrasion, it's a lot harder because I would have to drop her off at the babysitter. The kid is just always with me. So I just don't necessarily have the time, nor do I really want to spend that kind of money anymore, even though microdermabrasion is something that, like I said, works really, really well for me. So I was really excited when I started seeing people talk about the PMD, because it's basically an at-home version of the professional microdermabrasion that you can get done either at a dermatologist's office or at, a salon spa type place, which is where I used to get it done. So this is the PMD Pro. This is the box that the product comes in. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about what you get, what the product can do for you, and then also my experiences with it. So what you get is super handy instruction manual, which I definitely suggest that you read. This thing is not a toy. This is no joke. You need to follow the directions when you're using this. It also comes with a DVD that you can watch. Unfortunately, my laptop doesn't have a little DVD player on it, so I just basically went to the PMD website and watched the instructional video there. So feel free to do that as well if your laptop does not have a DVD player. I suppose that I could have put it in my DVD player and played it on my TV, but that's too easy. Anyway, so you've got your little instruction manual there, and definitely read this sucker because, like I said, this thing is no joke. You get the device itself, and what's really nice about this is that it actually plugs into an outlet, so you have continuous power. It's not something like a Clarisonic where you have to charge it and then recharge it as the battery wears down. That's a little bit of a pain in the butt for me with the Clarisonic, because oftentimes I will forget to charge it and then I'm out of luck until it charges back up. This is nice. You essentially just, it's really simple. You just plug this little thing in here and then you twist it to the side to lock it in place, plug it in. You do have 2 speeds with the PMD Pro. So this is what's one of the things that's different about this and the original version of this, is that you do have the 2 speeds. So you have a low and then you also have the high, which I believe is the regular setting on the original PMD. I have only been using it on the low because I find that that is plenty of power for my needs. And you also get a couple of different options for these heads. So the first one that I have on here is intended for use on your face. So it's better with getting into smaller areas of your face. And what this little cone thing does is it actually creates suction, which helps to increase the circulation as you are doing the microdermabrasion treatment. This larger head here goes with, and I'll talk a little bit more about these, but it fits with the larger microdermabrasion head. So this is something that you could use on your body, like your décolleté, your elbows, your knees, your feet, anywhere where you need some extra exfoliation. So you do have a face and a body option, which is really nice. This is really easy. These heads are really easy to interchange. So essentially you just pull this out. And if I wanted to put the body one on there, I just plop that on there. It clicks in place. Put the larger head on, twist, make sure it's nice and tight, and then you are essentially good to go. So when you first get the PMD, it does come with this white training head, which is also known as like the ultra sensitive one. I did start out with this, and it was super, super gentle. And so I progressed to the blue one pretty quickly because this just didn't do enough for me. And it's not intended to. It's basically just there to help you sort of practice until you get the hang of how this thing works. So you do get the blue head, which is actually the sensitive head. You get, so with each of these, you get a large and a small. So the green is for more normal, like medium type of exfoliation. The blue one is for sensitive. The red one is for basically turbo exfoliation. I don't know that I'm going to see myself graduating to the turbo exfoliation because I get really good results from just using the blue. But I may eventually graduate up to the green, which I said is sort of that medium type of exfoliation. So you do get the large in the 3 different colors, and you also get these. Sorry, I'm trying to like grab everything at once. You do also get the small guys for the face. So each of these is intended to be used 2 to 3 treatments, and then at that point they start to become like ineffective. I would liken it to like, you know, when you use sandpaper on like wood, when you're sanding wood, and eventually the sandpaper just kind of wears out. It's sort of basically the same effect. So you do have to replace these. However, the replacement heads are actually really inexpensive. I have been doing some looking around because I'm already like looking to replace the blue one just because I like it so much. You can find them on beauty.com. You can find them through the PMD website. I've seen them on QVC. There's just all kinds of places where you can buy the replacement heads. You know, easiest would probably be just to order it through PMD. They all kind of tend to be right around the same price. So anyway, so that is what you get. It comes, you know, in the box in this little white doodad. So let me tell you, this thing has been a godsend for my skin. So as you, well, most of you that watch my videos regularly anyway, you know, I had surgery last month, and I think that that has just kind of caused my face and my neck to freak out. I'm having some major like hormonal breakouts. So when I have been using this, I've had to be a little bit careful. I have not used it on my neck at all yet because there's just too much acne going on there right now to be able to. The acne on my face is a little bit more, you know, like spread out. So I've been using this on my face for a couple weeks now, and I have been loving the results from it. I do have to avoid any active breakouts, but it's really easy to do because this head is actually pretty small, so it's easy to get around areas where you don't want to necessarily get the exfoliation. So the way that you use this product is you turn it on, you'll hear like a buzzing sound, and what you're going to do is hold your skin very taut, and then you're essentially going to just move the product up, lift it up, start at the section that's right next to the one that you just went over, and basically do your whole face like that. It's really important that you keep your face kind of taut because this does suck your skin into this cone a little bit. That's how it gets down to the disc, and that again helps to increase the circulation and helps with the exfoliation. So you do want to hold your skin taut and then basically just move it around. You don't want to go over the same area more than once. One, it's totally unnecessary. Two, you're going to start to damage your skin because like I said, this thing is no joke. It's like kind of a serious, serious little machine. So it's very easy to get into the corners of your nose, around your mouth. I mean, you can get pretty much every area on your face. The only areas that you want to avoid is the area around your eyes. That skin is just too thin and delicate, so you really don't want to be like taking kind of a rough object around that area and potentially damaging that skin. So you just kind of work around that and you're good to go. Everywhere else on your face, you should be fine. I probably wouldn't use it on my lips. So anyway, this has been fantastic. Like I said, it's only been a couple of weeks and I've sort of had to avoid certain areas. But what I really like about MicroDermabrasion and what it has kind of helped me with personally in the past and just since I've been using this, again, is the appearance of my pores. I have really oily skin, so my pores tend to look a lot larger, and it takes a lot for me to really keep those suckers clean and to keep them looking manageable and somewhat small. Now, the exfoliation really helps with that. Also, just the circulation from the suction, it makes my skin feel like the blood is sort of moving around in there, and it just makes it look alive again, if that makes any kind of sense. Some of the other benefits that you get over time with microdermabrasion are that it can help with fine lines and wrinkles. It can help with dark spots, either from acne or, you know, kind of age spots that you get over time. And it just helps to improve the overall tone and texture of your skin, which, as we all know, is a good thing. One of the things that I have noticed as well, besides helping the look of my pores, is that on my forehead, I tend to have a really expressive face, as you can tell in a lot of my videos. I'm getting some pretty deep lines, and this has helped to diminish the look of those already after only just a few uses. I think over time it will help even more. Now, after each treatment, it's really important that you clean this and that you clean the head. And basically all you do is just run this under water, maybe clean it with a little bit of soap, because what you will notice is that, I'm just going to kind of show you here because it's a little bit easier with this bigger one. You will notice that there's oil and like other gross things from your skin. Because this creates a suction, this is going to sound disgusting, but I feel like it also kind of pulls out some of my blackheads. So you really want to clean this thing because you're going to see that gunk in there. You also want to clean this little black filter that you see in there. It's really easy to get out. You basically just kind of course it's not going to come out now. I normally use my tweezers to use it. My tweezers are in the bathroom, but essentially you just pluck that little guy out, rinse it, and then you set everything aside to dry, and then it's ready to use again the next time that you use this. As far as how many times a week you use it, I wouldn't use it more than once a week. For those of you that have maybe more sensitive skin, I would say once every 2 weeks, or maybe like once or twice a month, something like that. For me, my skin's pretty hardy, so once a week has been working out great. Like I said, I started with the white head and then have graduated to the blue head, and I've used the blue head a couple of times. And just, I'm loving what it's doing for my skin, you guys. It really has been effective, and I love the fact that I can use this at home. I can do it at night after I put Stella to bed. It's quick. It takes me less than 5 minutes to do it. Afterwards, I put on my facial oils, you know, whichever one I'm deciding to use that night, whether it's the Fresh or the Tarte Maracuja or the Josie Maran Argan Oil and Light. I noticed that my products are absorbing into my skin even better. It helps to get rid of all of the dead skin cells, and it just makes your skin basically look youthful again. What's happening when you are using this little abrasive pad on your skin is your skin kind of tends to think that there was a mild injury, and it sends the new skin cells to the top, and the old skin cells are basically whisked away by the device. So it just helps your skin look smoother. It helps your makeup apply better. It gets rid of like the dry patches. It's just fantastic. So I really really definitely give this 2 thumbs up. I realize it's a little bit of an expense, but if you are somebody who really enjoys getting microdermabrasion treatments done, and you know the results that you get from that, I would really suggest investing in this, because the results I have found are exactly the same, if not better, than when I used to get it done in a more professional setting. Plus, it's a lot less expensive. For what I paid for 1 or 2 microdermabrasion treatments, I could have bought this. So it's definitely worthwhile. It can help, like I said, with so many different things. Scars from acne, you know, age spots on your face. I'm so excited to be able to use this on my neck after everything clears up, because I know I'm going to be left with a lot of marks all over my neck from the breakouts that I'm having right now. And I just think that this is going to be a godsend to help get that skin sort of looking normal again. Just in the couple times that I've used this, like, I have noticed older spots that I've had from previous breakouts already diminishing. And the fact that my products are applying so much better to my skin, fantastic. So if you guys have any questions, definitely leave me a comment down below. Remember, this thing is not a toy. You really want to follow the instructions when you're using this. I really want to stress that. You know, be gentle, be kind to your skin, but this can be a great, effective way to take your skincare to the next level. So look down below in the info box. I will have a link there for you with a, basically the coupon code is Mr. Kong's Mom, so I will put that information down there for you. So just follow that link. I'm not making any money off of this, like if you decide to buy the PMD. The coupon code is just for you to be able to get the 25% off. So, you know, don't think I'm trying to make any money off of you. I'm not. So I am grateful for having had the opportunity to try this bad boy, because it is as good as I've heard other people say that it is, and I like it. I will continue to use it. Like I said, I'm already going to be purchasing some more of the blue replacement heads. And I'm actually thinking about getting one of these for my mom, because my mom has bad melasma that she needs a lot of help with, and I really think this would help her a ton. So anyway, again, let me know if you have questions. Look down below for the link and the, you know, the Mr. Kong's code, in case you don't know how to spell Mr. Kong's Mom. But yeah, I hope that you guys enjoyed this review. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.